Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer found that while this cable modem ultimately performs very well, the setup process can be a bit of a headache. Our reviewer first ran into trouble with the companion app, which ironically required an internet connection to configure the very device meant to provide it. This forced them to reconnect their old hardware just to get the new unit registered. The app did help facilitate a call with the internet provider, which was a quick and simple process of verifying the account and swapping the MAC addresses for the new device. What really threw this client for a loop was the device's status lights. After the provider sent a reset signal, only 2 bright blue lights were visible, making it seem as if the unit wasn't working correctly. Convinced it was faulty, our reviewer spent a couple of hours unplugging and replugging the modem to no avail. It was only after getting online and searching through forums that they discovered this is a common design quirk. The 2 blue lights are so overwhelmingly bright that they completely wash out the other status lights, which are indeed active. Peeking through the ventilation grill confirmed that all indicators were on, but from the outside, the unit appeared to be malfunctioning. The frustration continued when trying to access the modem's web admin page, which required a factory reset using a paperclip. Furthermore, the companion app that was so central to the setup proved to be mostly useless afterward, offering little more than a spec sheet. Despite these initial hurdles, the performance upgrade was significant. This modem delivers the full speed of the internet plan, a noticeable improvement for streaming in a home full of smart devices. For anyone looking to avoid monthly rental fees and future-proof their connection, this device is a solid choice, provided you have the patience for a slightly confusing installation.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer has been dealing with Optimum for their home internet, constantly tempted by FiOS but always lured back by discounted rates. The tech support isn't great, but apparently the alternatives billing department is even worse. Anyway, getting to the point. This client recently purchased a refurbished cable modem to replace the SB-provided gateway. Honestly, the condition was fantastic. Everything looked brand new, from the modem itself to the power adapter and even the box. The only things hinting at its refurbished status were a small sticker on the back and a printed note on the box. Setting it up was pretty straightforward. After disconnecting the old gateway, they plugged in this cable modem and contacted Optimum's tech support via chat to get it provisioned. It took about half an hour for the tech to complete the process, but after that they were online with speeds at least as good as before. This user wanted to point out a couple of things about this modem. First, it seems to only communicate with the device that's plugged into its LAN port when it's rebooted. So, if you switch devices, you'll need to reboot the modem to get internet access again. Second, their ISP only provides best effort tech support for customer-owned modems, and no warranty or repair services, regardless of whether they're new or refurbished. The main reason for switching to this cable modem was to replace the ISP's gateway. This client runs their own firewall, switches, and Wi-Fi access points, and the old gateway's Wi-Fi radios, even when set to bridge mode, were interfering with their own equipment. Plus, returning the ISP's gateway saves them some money per month. So, this refurbished cable modem should pay for itself pretty quickly.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer wanted to share my experience with this cable modem. Setup was pretty straightforward and it booted up in just over a minute, which I appreciated. However, I did run into a snag with the first unit I received. While it maintained a connection to the internet, it wasn't consistently assigning IP addresses to my router. This was incredibly frustrating because sometimes it would work flawlessly, and then after a simple reboot, it would refuse to provide an IP. It took me a while to pinpoint the modem as the culprit, as I initially suspected my router. But when the same issue cropped up with an older, reliable router I had lying around, I became much more certain. I contacted customer support, and they promptly sent me a refurbished replacement. I was pleasantly surprised that they offered a refurbished unit, as it seemed like a practical solution. Thankfully, the replacement device worked perfectly from the get-go. It consistently assigned IP addresses and handled Ethernet disconnections and power cycles without a hitch. I'm now very happy with this cable modem and relieved that the issue was resolved quickly. It also came with a warranty, which gave me extra peace of mind during the initial setup period.
That's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.